jump, 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 normal attack, jump, jump, normal attack. Well, hello there, welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. Today we're going to be continuing Chapter 4 of Act 1 of the Archon quest. Last time, I think we were continuing to help Lynette with some magic bags, pass out some magic bags. Eventually helped him find a thief, which unfortunately escaped. Then we actually met up with Charlotte and Child. Charlotte saying that she is looking for some sort of what's she looking for? She of course looking for some sort of story about girls of the same age have been disappearing in the last many years, and that's what Charlotte's trying to uncover. And then we also met up with Child, the Harbinger, and he feeling a bit lost, you know, feeling a bit lost, doesn't know what he wants, feeling a bit weird inside. And then with some fighting, he fought other people, not us. His vision acted up, his hydro vision acted up, which is very strange. And obviously, what would you do? You would obviously give your hydro vision to someone who's trying to stop your organization, which is us, the main character. So he did that. Now he's gonna fight. He wants to fight Chloraline or whatever her name was, which is one of the champion fighter guys. I forgot what they're called. And yes, but after all that, we are going to meet up with Lynette and Lynette in the opera because they're gonna be performing. I already took the liberty of walking all the way. Yeah, I did a lot of exploration off camera because I want to upgrade Lynette. Which Lynette, for me, actually, I did this off camera, so I'm sorry if you guys wanted to see it. But she is actually
time for a magic show.
C6. I got 7 copies of her. I spent way too many gems on a character that I didn't even really want. Indeed. That's why I unlocked this boss fight, because one of her drops is from this boss, which we can see dancing here. And so yeah, I mean that's basically it. Oh yeah, I was talking about exploration. I did a lot of exploration. Unfortunately, I dove underwater for the first time off camera, so you guys didn't see that experience. But I only explored this. This is the only reason why I dove underwater, was to get some talent materials for Lynette's talent. And also there's some robots underwater too, which you can farm mats for, but I didn't really go too far into that. And holy goodness, there is a lot of look at this! What is this, bro? Look at all this. I'm so lost when it comes to a lot of this stuff, and so I will be reading a lot of that off camera. But oh my goodness, there's a lot of exploration things. Here's the achievement for going underwater. Here's achievement for hydro powering, and then here's the achievement for lighting up stuff. Okay. Anyways, let's start the video here. Again, I explored all the way here, and this is where we have to go. We met the Hydro Archon a few episodes ago, and now we're gonna go and see their magic performance in the Opera House. And this is where the Opera House is. This is where we were at, the Court of Fontaine, and this over here is Opera House. Actually, it would probably be better if I teleport here so you guys can see like kind of the entrance area. Yeah, look at that. Oh my goodness, look at that. This is the entrance to the road. Yeah, honestly now, because Fontaine is so flat, like holy crap, using the Lynette and Yelan skill is so nice for exploration, especially since Fontaine is so flat. Sumeru had a lot of elevation changes when it comes to trees and whatnot. And then Inazuma had a lot of literally just cliffs that you can't even climb up. Like there's just a lot of climbing that you couldn't do in Inazuma. But in Fontaine, everything has been like super flat. Like the land has been super flat, so it's easy, very easy to maneuver, especially if you have characters like Lynette, Yelan, maybe even Scaramouche. You know, movement's really easy. But anyways, let's start.
Now this is fancy! The Opera Epiclese. What a place to hold a performance! No wonder Linny and Lynette were looking forward to it. Huh. there's a lot of people standing around the fountain up ahead.
Oh, Archon, please bless us with a bright and healthy child. We pray.
I don't know why you always feel the need to ask so much. I'll be happy as long as our child is healthy and lives a peaceful life.
I guess if they're our kid, then there's no doubt they'll turn out smart.
Maybe this is one of the customs in Fontaine. There sure are a lot of couples here.
Vache.
Huh? Question mark.
What's wrong?
Vache. Vache.
Did you say something, Paimon? I mean, main traveler, are you dumb? I mean, that's obviously different voice. Come on, Paimon probably doesn't even know what this word is.
No, Paimon didn't say anything. Are you hearing things?
Schizophrenia? Who voice was that just now?
Welcome to the Fountain of Lucine. All the water flowing through Fontaine converges here. It's customary for newlyweds to come here and wish for children.
Lynette, you scared Paimon. When did you get here?
Lenny asked me to wait here for you, remember?
Right.
By the way, Lynette, I seem to hear a faint voice just now.
What do you mean? There are a lot of people here right now.
I'm tripping balls. It seems as if the voice was coming from the fountain.
Hey, you're not trying to scare Paimon, are you? Besides, it's the middle of the day. It's not the time for eerie things.
I see. I might be able to tell you something that could help explain the voice you heard. In fact, you might not be imagining things at all. I suspect that what you heard is a result of your hypersensitivity to the hydro element. Others in my family have had similar experiences.
It's because of her sensitivity to the hydro element? But what would hearing a voice have to do with elemental power?
When do you cry, Paimon?
Wait, what? What does that have to do with anything?
Just answer me. When do you cry?
When Paimon's really sad? Oh, and when Paimon's super happy. Oh, and also when Paimon's really, really scared.
Then you should understand that tears contain your most intense emotions. Like I just mentioned, the Fountain of Lucine is where all the flowing water in Fontaine converges. Even the tears that fall to the ground will eventually gather here. So maybe what you heard was the intense emotion coming from someone's tears.
Makes sense, I think. I don't know. Interesting explanation.
So, what did the voice say?
Seem to be calling out someone's name.
If you were hearing their emotions, then Paimon wonders what happened to them.
Rather than worrying about them, we should worry about my brother first. Don't let that calm look of his fool you. He tends to get pretty nervous just before a performance. So chatting with Lenny might help him relax a little before he goes on stage.
Oh, right. That makes sense. Let's go in and see Lenny.
Alright, who do you think was offering to the Fountain of Lucine? Offered up. Okay, thanks for letting me read that. Okay, I was wondering because in Inazuma we had the tree. It's so forward, guys. We had tree. We had tree here, and then in what's it? In Leeway, we didn't really have anything of the same magnitude. We did have this. And then in Sumeru we had the onion, which I mean, not the, oh. I've literally, oh my gosh, what am I pressing? What is that? The tree, yeah, I had this tree. Literally, I haven't even let's just teleport to it. Can I teleport right on it? Or do I teleport on the teleport near it? Oh, I teleport on a teleport near it. Well, I guess it gives me time to talk. Oops. I think it's up here, actually, yeah. And then I was wondering if Fontaine had something that you also could upgrade. And it seems like you do have something that you can upgrade, which is the fountain. I didn't know that. Even though I looked a little bit at the leaks, but not a lot. You guys want to see my onion progress, by the way? You guys want to see my onion progress? Yeah, not very far. Actually, like literally haven't even done anything on the onion. Anyways, but it looks like we have the fountain over in Fontaine. Interesting. I literally didn't even know that. The Fountain of Lucine. Oh yeah, and I guess in Mondstadt we had the tree, the other tree. I want to see this. All the water flows into here. So like, what if I just freeze the water here, make it dirty or something? You can throw hydro sigils inside and 30. Okay, rewards. Wow, it's a full 50 too. It's a full 50, guys. I'm pretty sure you can probably get to like 20. Probably get to 20 right now. But yeah, I have 20 event pulls and I have 40 standard pulls, literally just sitting, and I can't even get. But anyways, wow, Inazuma person. Wait, Bard. Wait, that's Inazuma Mondstadt. There's that guy who looks sad. There's this person. Oh, very cool. Okay. Anyways. Yep. Opera. Epicles? Epicles? I don't know how to pronounce these words. Yeah, let's get in. I wonder what stuff's gonna be happening here. I'm pretty sure big stuff is gonna be happening in here.
Ah, Traveler and Paimon. Good to see you. I knew you two would come.
Are you kidding? We wouldn't miss it for the world. We've been looking forward to it.
I can tell, judging by how early you've arrived. But you're actually right on time. The audience still hasn't started entering the venue yet, which means now is the perfect chance for us to take you to the best seats in the house. Wait just a moment. I'll fetch the tickets. The Opera House has assigned seating, so you always have to make reservations. I've already reserved your seats, and here are your tickets.
Ooh, front row seats. Thanks, Linny.
Don't mention it. There's no need to keep thanking me.
Hey, Lenny, could you come over here and take a look at this?
Oh, I'll be right there. Seems there's an issue with the stage props over there. That's Cal, my assistant, calling me. I'll go lend him a hand.
Cal, your assistant? Don't you already have... Huh? What? Yep. Okay. Sure.
Yeah, we'll just go to our seats. You go ahead, Linny.
Sheesh! Lenny got a front row seats. Let's go. Okay, let's explore this place. Or let's see how much we can explore, because I'm not sure how. Oh, we can't open the doors. Oh, wait, there's an upstairs? Oh my gosh, there's so much. There's some creepy seats here that you can stay here while you're creeping and waiting. No, yeah, this is the right way to go. Oh, I want to check out upstairs, though. Let's check out upstairs if we can. Because I have a feeling we'll be in this place often, and there might even be a fight or two that happens in here. Wow, look at this. Wait, there's no... Oh, there is seating up here. Oh, wow, look at that. Can I jump? Oh, I can't jump down. Oh, very cool, very cool. I think our seating, yeah, actually, it must be here. There's already someone sitting there. Wait, you're sitting in my seat. No, never mind.
Oh, these should be our seats. Come on, let's sit down.
Alright, Let's play a game. How awkward are we? Are we awkward or are we not awkward? Wait, would it be more awkward not to talk or would it be awkward to talk? I'm not sure. I'm pretty awkward myself, so how am I supposed to know what you're supposed to do in this situation?
Hey, Traveler. Maybe we should strike up a conversation with the person next to us. Since we're sitting together and the rest of the place is practically empty still. It's kinda awkward if we don't say anything.
Yeah, honestly, just say something. Hello, what's up? How's it going? Seems like you're here early. You excited for the show? I mean, there's a lot of boring ways to start up a conversation. Isn't that usually your job?
You little... Of course you put this on Paimon.
Excuse me. I did not realize you felt awkward. I am terribly sorry. I would be perfectly happy to chat with you if that is what you would like.
Oh, so you heard all of that, did ya? Boy, you sure have good ears. Paimon thought she was keeping her voice down. Wait, that's not it. Paimon's sorry. Paimon's the one who was being rude, talking under her breath like that. So let's talk, but, what should we talk about?
Bruh. This is even getting more awkward.
Oh, Paimon's got it. You're also here early and sitting in the front. Are you a friend of Linny's too?
A friend, you say? Well, if Mr. Linny would like to be my friend, I would be more than happy to reciprocate.
Oh, so you're not friends with Linny then? Oh, this is getting more awkward by the second. Paimon nearly forgot to make her introduction. Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
It is an honor to meet you two. I have heard of your deeds across Teyvet. And as required by proper etiquette, I will also introduce myself. I am...
Oh, Monsieur Nervillet. What an honor it is to have you here to see my show.
Ah, Mr. Linny. I should say it is in fact an honor for me to see your performance in person.
Wait, Nervillet? Could he be...
I saw you all chatting just now, but it seems you still don't know who Monsieur Nervillet is. Allow me to introduce you to Fontaine's Chief Justice. That seat is always reserved for him. It wouldn't be too much to say that he's the symbol of justice and honesty here in Fontaine.
Whoa! Sorry for being so rude just now. Paimon had no idea you were such an important person.
No offense taken. Being Chief Justice is merely what I do for work. Nearly every person has their usual reserved seat, so I'm not so special, really. And by the way, I should probably let you know, even though I would prefer not to. There's someone sitting up there in the VIP seats that has been striking a pose for quite a while now. I believe she is trying to give you a most elegant and impressive first impression. So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later. Otherwise, she may become flustered.
Huh? Oh, it's Farina, the Hydro Archon. Huh. She sure has a smug and satisfied look on her face. Guess she has no idea that you saw right through her act.
Very good. That is for the best. No need to pay her any more attention. We may now enjoy the show.
Huh? So is this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the Hydro Archon?
All right, please wait just a moment longer. I've pretty much finished my preparations, and the performance will start as soon as the audience has made their way to their seats.
Yay! The show's finally about to start! Paimon can hardly wait! Paimon's never seen a real live magic show before!
Grand the venue and the curtain open for the first show to begin.
Ooh! They're dimming the lights! The show must be starting! Sorry. Paimon will try to stay quiet.
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. I am the star of today's show, Linny. And over here is my sister, Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please, let's give her a warm welcome.
Hello, everyone.
I know she may seem to be a little sleepy right now, but that's just a sign that she's nervous.
Whatever.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can freely manipulate elemental powers performing magic is not true magic at all. So, I would like to take a moment to assure you that elemental powers will have nothing to do with what you will witness on the stage today. Both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show. That way, even the gods won't be able to help us.
Oh, good point. That's what makes the show real magic.
Now, without further ado, let the show begin. Lynette will now exit the stage to make some preparations. I know you might miss her, but don't worry. She'll be coming right back on stage momentarily. Perhaps in an unexpected way. I'm sure she'll be stealing the spotlight soon enough. Oh, and before I forget, there's one more thing I should say. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye. A magician's greatest skill is making things disappear or appear. The possibilities are endless. But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think? This one's a little tricky. Using this water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely, right before your very eyes. It's actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top. Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now. Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do. Lynette, are you still there? Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Uh-huh.
Wow, what a show!
If we could see easily through his tricks, then that would mean that his skills are still lacking. To appreciate magic, you should focus on the show happening on stage, rather than getting caught up in trying to see that which has been intentionally hidden.
Guess you're right. Paimon couldn't believe her eyes when Lynette reappeared. Amazing!
Thank you everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed that performance. But our magical journey has only just begun. I've prepared even more astonishing surprises for everyone here. The magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen. I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was impressive enough. But Lynette is still my assistant after all. In which case, I have ample time to make all necessary preparations. So, for my next trick, I will require the participation of one lucky audience member. Please, if my assistants could bring out the magical boxes now. There are 2 boxes and only 2 boxes. One is here, and one is there in the aisle among the audience. I'm sure many of our clever audience members have already guessed our next magic trick. A swap! Our lucky audience member and I will each enter a magic box. After 1 minute, we will each emerge from the opposite box. Now please, everyone pay very close attention to the box you see here. Don't give me any chance to make a move.
Wow! How's he gonna do this? Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lenny have actual superpowers?
I don't think Paimon has ever been in a show before, but usually you don't try to talk in the middle of a show. Let's watch Inchi. Honestly, if Lenny is a Chad, he'll throw the Chief Justice in a box.
The lucky
Biggest
audience
Chad move
member
ever.
will be generated by this random number selector. It selects numbers entirely at random. Even I don't know who will be chosen to participate. Now then, let's begin. Let me see. Oh, row 7, seat 3. Congratulations! You now have the chance to experience magic firsthand for an entire minute. Please, come forward. My assistant will take you beside the magic box. I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully arranged everything for you to be as comfortable as possible. You don't need to do anything, but no matter what strange things may happen, don't come out of the box. If the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end up? You might even find yourself in the Fortress of Meropide.
Oh, okay.
All right. Before I enter the magic box, there is one more thing I need to ask the audience to do. Could you all give me a countdown? Like this. 60, 59, 58. Just keep counting down. You can go a little faster or slower if you like. I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so I'll be relying on your voices to know when time is up. Oh, and no tricks now. If you quickly count from 60 in just 30 seconds, then I'll be in a tough spot.
Ooh! Paimon kinda wants to count faster after hearing him say that!
With the whole crowd counting together, you couldn't even if you wanted
No,
to.
that won't do. I can see it in your eyes. You still can't be trusted. Let's practice together. Come on, repeat after me. 60, 59, 58.
60! 59! 58!
That's right, perfect. Keep it going. All right, I'll see you all on the other side once you've finished counting.
54, 53, 52? Huh? Why aren't you counting, Nervalette?
I am counting in my head. I think things are exciting enough in here as it is. Merely a consequence of my identity and personality. Do not worry about me. Just enjoy the show.
Oh, alright. You look so serious that Paimon thought you might be feeling uncomfortable or something. 40, 39, 38!
Mr. Lenny, are you all right in there? Is everything ready?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just double-checking the direction of the magic. It would be a disaster if we get sent to the wrong places.
For example, midair right above the audience.
Even though he's saying that, Lenny doesn't seem nervous at all.
I think it's all part of the show.
What was that noise? Did you hear it too?
Did it come from the stage? Maybe it was to divert our attention.
Anyway, it doesn't seem like anyone's worried about it.
25! 24! 23! What's wrong, Mr. Linney? I can still hear you moving in there.
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to fix it, but it's pitch black in here. I can't tell left from right.
Never mind the decorations. There's no time for that. The show is what's important.
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be perfect. Don't worry, we still have 20 seconds. Hear them counting?
19! 18! 17!
It seems things aren't quite going as planned. I apologize, everyone. It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right. I know it can be tiring to do such a long countdown. 10 seconds and change is still plenty of time.
10!
Almost there now. Whew. Swapping two people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait! Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try again.
7!
Hey, slow down! Honestly!
5! 4! 3!
Whoops! That doesn't count!
0!
Ta-da!
What happened? Is this part of the show? Mr. Lenny, you're going to use magic to fix the stage now, right?
What happened?
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl was still in that box, right?
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers. Seal the exits. No one is allowed in or out at this time.
Yes, that's right. If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all part of some scheme, then those accountable will not escape the judgment of the God of Justice.
No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough.
After some time, the guards apparently complete their investigation.
Unfortunately, the person who is in the magic box has been pronounced dead. His name was Cowell, one of the assistants in Linny's magic troupe. Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall onto the stage. As of now, we are still not sure why we found Cowell in the box, rather than the guest from the audience. And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found. It appears that this incident was not merely some mishap with the performance. And there are many indications that it is connected with the case of the serial disappearances of young women.
The serial disappearances case?
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
So that's what we're interested in. We're not interested in that some guy literally just got killed. Alright. And to pull it all off like this in front of an audience, including the Archon and Chief Justice.
I know the truth. I can see through the whole thing. Really, using such a shallow and obvious mystery as his finale. Did he really underestimate us that badly? I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Linny, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances case.
Huh? Why me? This whole thing was an accident.
No, this all occurred during your magic show, did it not? The missing girl disappeared after being chosen, did she not? The deceased is one of your assistants, is he not? Now that I think about it, that whole speech about magicians making things disappear was nothing more than a provocation, a bald-faced challenge.
That can't be right. How can Linny do this? He was in the box on the stage the entire time. We can even hear his voice. Besides, before the show, he told us that he would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearances. He couldn't possibly mean catching himself.
I mean, if it's not obvious, he's obviously been... What's the word called? He's been, I don't want to say rigged, because that's not the word. He's been, oh gosh, I don't know the word. Tip of the tongue phenomenon. What's the word where, like, you get pinned for something that you're not doing? He's getting, I don't know what's the word. I guess I can say he's getting dumped on, but he's a suspect at most. Hard to believe that all happened in the show.
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina, may I assume that your comments just now constitute an accusation against Mr. Linny and his associates, and that you are pressing charges?
Huh? I just think that well, I think it might be a little early to talk about formally pressing charges.
But what Lady Farina said just now makes perfect sense. Looks like she's gonna personally deliver justice.
A kidnapping and murder carried out under the cover of a magic show. Lady Farina said it all.
I mean, of course, my dear people. But what excites me even more than the obvious truth before our eyes is the opponent I'll be facing. That's right. I mean you, Traveler. You'll support Linny, won't you? After all, he was the one who helped you the first time we met.
Wait, now Farina's just gonna... She got griefed? Maybe that's the word. Maybe that's the word I was looking for. Linny got griefed by someone? No, that's not the right word. But anyways, she's getting griefed, now she's griefing us. What the heck is this? I trust Linny, I suppose.
Then there's no problem at all. You know, the Traveler and I already had a duel the first time we met. But with Linny's help, our little duel ended in a draw. But draws really are the most boring possible outcome. So, no more draws. Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and loser. And what better place to hold such a riveting showdown and decide the true victor than here, on the grandest of stages, the Opera Epiclese.
Huh. It wasn't a draw. She obviously lost last time.
I understand. Charges have now been pressed, and as such, a trial is in order. Well, Traveler, seems Lady Farina has set you in her sights. But putting her dramatic rhetoric aside for a moment, I would like to ask you, are you willing to act as Mr. Linny's attorney and defend him in this case?
Bruh, it's not what I... Why do I never seem to keep myself out of trouble? I enter this place, mate, I'm not even a full actor and I'm already in trouble. Man. Well, I mean, am I in trouble? I'm just defending him, right? Nothing to lose if I lose, right?
Very well. The trial will be held a day from now in the Opera House. Both sides may investigate the scene to build their cases and search for the truth. Linny and his troupe are all potential suspects and shall remain within the Opera House. The audience may begin to leave in an orderly fashion once they have been cleared by the guards.
A day isn't that long. Let's see what kind of case this big shot outlander can build in such a short amount of time. I'm really quite looking forward to hearing it.
Everyone is dismissed and the audience begins to leave, along with Farina and Neville.
Sorry about everything that happened just now. Were you frightened?
Yes, you freaking killed somebody!
Who wouldn't be scared after witnessing an accident like that?
Yeah, I'm a little shaken up myself. How could this happen? And poor Cal. I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just us talking. Tell me, do you think I could possibly be the murderer?
I mean... murderer, first, second degree. I mean... maybe manslaughter? Maybe he manslaughtered Caldwell? I think that's more reasonable than murder. Because murder would mean like it was premeditated. Obviously it wasn't premeditated, right? So manslaughter. So, no, not exactly murder, but,
good to hear.
Definitely contributed
Thank you so much for trusting
into
me.
death.
I'm sure everyone sees me as the biggest suspect at this point. But, if you ask me, the whole thing is mysteries layered upon mysteries, such that all that's left is confusion. I don't know whether what happened there on the stage was purely an accident or not, and I don't know why poor Cal was in the box. As for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, I'm afraid I don't have any answers either. If someone tampered with my performance, then we need to figure out what they did. Even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself couldn't pull all that off in just 1 minute.
Yes, it was very strange indeed.
Which is precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible.
What the frick is going on over here? Where did you get those glasses?
Mama bought them when we were reading at the bookshop in the city earlier. Pretty cool, huh? Don't worry, Paimon used her own savings to buy them. It wasn't from our travel funds.
I think they look cute on you, Paimon.
You have good taste, Lynette.
That's the right attitude. Feeling depressed isn't going to help me now. I need to get back to my normal self. But with the guards watching our every move, it's going to be especially difficult for Lynette and I to prove our own innocence. Good thing you agreed to be our attorneys. Thanks for that. We'll be counting on you.
Yes, thank you so much.
I'm used to this. What do you mean I'm used to this sort of thing? I've never played a detective game before. Never played Ace Attorney. Never done any of this. What do you mean? I won't let you down, I suppose.
Just leave it to us. Oh, since we're going to start investigating, Paimon has a question first. Where did Lynette go during the performance?
Ah, well, I'm afraid that would involve some of our essential trade secrets as magicians.
The secrets behind our magic are past saving, Linny.
I suppose you're right. The truth behind our tricks is going to be important evidence that will be weighted during the trial. 'Tis truly a pity. As a magician, our magic show is a work of art. We've poured countless hours and spared no effort in perfecting it. But if revealing our secrets will help you uncover the truth behind what happened, then it will be well worth it. We should go somewhere else if we're going to discuss our magic tricks. We'll go speak with the guards, and in the meantime, you can go investigate the stage and the seating areas.
Alright, let's go have a look while the investigation teams are still here. Detective Paimon is on the case!
Wait.
Hello,
Okay, never mind.
officer. How's the investigation going?
Where's Linny? Oh, we're Linny and Lynette's attorneys.
I see. You must be the traveler that Lady Farina mentioned. Listen, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'd avoid getting mixed up in this whirlpool of a mess if I were you.
Huh? What do you mean?
Come with me and you'll see. The deceased is one of Linny's assistants, named Cal. Even though he hadn't joined the troupe long, he was hardworking and everyone generally liked him. The assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting with the show and keeping the crowd engaged. As you probably saw when you were in the audience, the water tank suddenly fell and smashed the box with Cowl inside it.
But why was Cowl inside?
This is the real mystery. We've already searched the scene and were unable to find any traces of the girl. However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned directly under the water tank. The ropes holding the tank were then burned by the pyrotechnics on stage, causing them to snap. All these factors lining up so perfectly makes it hard to see this as a mere accident. If anything, the more logical explanation is that the whole incident was intentionally planned, and Linny is the most likely person to have access to all these areas.
But he doesn't have a motive.
Are you both good friends of his?
Well, you can't say we're good friends, but we've known each other for a little while.
So in just a short time, he was not only able to win your trust, but even convince you to act as his attorneys. I know there's no such thing as magic. The real trick of a magician is holding the audience in the palm of their hand. I've seen a lot of cases, and I can tell you that people are the least reliable kind of evidence.
This is actually 100% true. In terms of like eyewitness testimony. But not exactly, because I mean, how else are you supposed to get evidence if you're not using people to investigate? So I guess kind of, but not really. But that's not always true. People can also be the most reliable evidence. Yeah, I'll say that.
Sorry, I tend to be pretty straightforward. Just know that I'm warning you for your own good. Anyway, you may investigate the scene of the crime yourselves if you're curious. Who knows, maybe you'll be able to come up with some new evidence.
You can use the case record to confirm your current evidence and clue collection situation and sort case-related information. Oh my gosh. You can check as yet undiscovered evidence includes in the case record, then investigate the sort of corresponding areas to unlock them. Use the perception skill to find evidence and clues that can be investigated within certain radius within around yourself. This will advance your overall progress. What is going on here? What? I'm playing a mini game inside the game? What? I did not sign up for this. What is this? Guards investigation report. The investigation from the guards indicate that the fireworks launched at the tail end of the magic performance set the rope dangling the water tank alight, causing the tank to fall and kill Caldwell, who was within it. It seems evident that Linny is the likeliest user of the prop to commit a crime. However, the reason for the victim being Caldwell and the reason for the chosen lady's disappearance remains mysterious. The deceased identity. The deceased is one of Linny's assistants named Caldwell, who is well trusted by all his colleagues. His job was setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting with the show and keeping the crowd engaged. Indeed. Holy bananas. Okay. I'm like stuck. That's weird. You can't like walk over this even though it's like super flat on the ground. Okay. Well, I was kind of stuck in a little bit of a cutscene hell right there, but I think we are done. And I am actually going to end this video here because, you know, it's getting to that point where it's a bit too long and I want to end it. Few things I have to mention. It does seem like, I mean, to me, it definitely seems like, I guess I'll just say my current thoughts and then we'll continue. To me, it does seem like Lynette is, or not Lynette, Linny is innocent because, like, obviously that didn't seem like it was part of his show. Because he was talking toward the end there, like, oh, I don't want to reveal my magic because that's, like, literally his whole livelihood. But he has to if he wants to solve this case. And, like, obviously, he should reveal all his magics because that would help in the case. But obviously, this is not, you know, his whole vibe is being a magician, and so it just like kills his livelihood. So obviously, does not seem on purpose. That being said, though, it does make sense, you know, pyrotechnics, lighting up, burning. But I mean, if you're seeing, you know, Did he die here or was this moved? I think this was moved forward a little bit. Let's say, yeah. Like you see here, alright, and the fire's over here. And the fire goes straight up. And like the rope attached to this, I am not seeing how it would be burned. I feel like I don't buy the pyrotechnics burning the cage down. I feel like somebody, I say somebody, it could be something, I guess, but like something or someone was responsible to lighting the thing on fire. Because yeah, I mean, I don't know, I just feel like the pyrotechnic is too far. And you know, that's perfect timing, right? Perfect timing. If someone wants to commit this crime, all right, we'll do it. We'll do it when the pyrotechnics activate. You know, perfect time to do it, right? Perfect time to do it. So I don't know, someone with a fire, who can control fire element. It doesn't need to even be someone who controls fire element. It could just be someone who lights on fire, without our attention. And again, obviously that can't be Lynette, because while he does have a pyro vision, he removed it during the show, right? That's another thing too. And then Caldwell being in there and not the lady, and the lady disappearing. Well, obviously, doesn't that just seem like this is not, or not that it's not Linny, but it has to be someone to do with like the whole crime of stealing young women. Well, I don't know if they're young women, but they're women. Like, wouldn't it be that person or those people doing that crime who's like, oh, there's a perfect chance to be able to do that act of you know, taking a woman and kidnapping her. It would be a perfect time to do that. So wouldn't that person or people be the most likely? And obviously we're pinning that person or those people in Linny and his magic troop. But I mean, doesn't need to be him, because at the end of the day, it was kind of like Farina kind of just you know, trying to be all you know, I mean, it's just her character, right? It's just her character to make everything seem like a very dramatic, and then people just took the bite, and then she's like, oh well, flippin' burgers, well I have to commit to my statement. So kind of unlucky on her. But not only unlucky on her, but her saying that kind of made this whole thing a problem. And who knows, maybe it's her, maybe she's the one. Very unlikely though, but I don't know, maybe she has some vendetta against Lynette. And that's another thing, or Linny I should say. It might be someone who has a vendetta. Am I using that word? Am I using that word correctly? It might be someone who had like a vendetta on Linny. And so they did this as a perfect way to not only kill Linny's, you know, someone he works with, but also make Linny be accused of a crime, and then also steal the woman. But also, that's what I'm saying, the woman was stolen. In my opinion, that's the biggest like clue that we're given here, is that the woman's stolen. So it has to be someone or the organization who has been behind all the women kidnapping. So that's like who it is. So in my eyes, like if we figure out who that is, then everything else falls into place. As long as we can find out who the person, you know, that's what, yeah, I've never played any of these games where like investigation and stuff. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should have watched more of those 39 Daft streams where she was playing Ace Attorney. Man, I could have learned something if I watched more of those streams. Anyways, those are just my thoughts. I guess next time we'll continue this Archon quest. Is it still Act 1? Yeah, we'll continue this Archon quest, see what was popping, and maybe we can come up to a conclusion at the end of the next video. We'll see. So indeed, thank you so much for watching.